Hi, everybody. This is Merle M. Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. I've been married over 50 years to the same man, happily, mostly happily. Year 1920 was a little tough, and I ought to know something about relationship. So today's topic is, I wrote it down here, how to live happily when you and your partner have a different work schedule. So you're coming home from work, he's going to work, and the reverse. And sometimes maybe you have children. So at least that helps you can babysit the kids each other rather than having to hire somebody. So that helps. But it doesn't help the relationship, does it? If you never see each other. Well, actually, maybe it does, but not really. One of the things that's I was thinking about this topic, and one of the things that I think that's important to understand about relationship, whether it's marriage or you're living together, it's a relationship, and it's your life that you're spending with this other person, with children or without children. And a lot of times we get the feeling, well, I don't feel like doing it, or it's not, you know, it's not fun for me, or why should I have to do all the work, or whatever else we can say to cop out of doing things. So I want to suggest that living with another person is really kind of a job. And you need to treat it like a job. You need to treat it with intention. You need to take it seriously. So for instance, you have a job, and you don't feel like going to work today. Your knee hurts, so you don't want to go to work, or something else hurts, and you just don't feel like it. I mean, do we have to go to work every single day? Really? Well, kind of really. We do. And in the same way that you need to go to work even when you don't feel like it, you need to take your marriage, your relationship with this other person seriously, as if in fact it were a job. So you can't just complain, well, he's not being nice to me. The job isn't always being nice to you. He's unreasonable. She's unreasonable. Yes, that's probably true sometimes. But the fact of the matter, the fact of the matter is that it's on you. You are responsible for your part of the relationship, and that part is serious. So okay, so that's given, period. Now here you are, you have this relationship. He goes to work, you come home. You go to work, he comes home. Okay, you've managed to take care of the kids, but you don't see each other. You forgot why you married that person. What I mean, other than just working all the time. So that's your clue. If you're working all the time, you've got to take even 2 minutes out. I believe in vacations, even if they're 5-minute vacations, but they have to be intentional. And when it comes to a partner, you need to take some amount of time that you put aside for your partner when the kids are sleeping. And if you have a child that stays up all night, the first thing you need to do is get some help in making sure that child can sleep through the night. You can read books about it. I can give you hints on it, but there are ways that you can train your child to sleep through the night. That's number one. Number two, while your kids are sleeping through the night, even if you're exhausted, even if you've got to leave in a half an hour, I recommend that you plan some time, put it on the calendar, maybe even put it on the calendar that's on the refrigerator, that this is time you're going to spend with your partner. And I mean, with all that tension going on, you may not just jump into bed because your mind is going 1,000 things, doing 1,000 things at one time. So just chill, just sit and watch a TV show, sit and talk, just relax, just cuddle. And maybe that's all you have time for. But then plan tomorrow, plan the next day. It doesn't matter how much time you have or don't have. I recommend, I have to be careful not to say you have to do this and you need to do that. But I highly recommend that you absolutely plan to have time with your partner. Just your partner. It doesn't matter, without any tension. If somebody can't be as romantic as you want or whatever, no tension, no expectations, only support and love. You both need it. You both deserve it. And it's part of your job as being in a partnership. If you do that, then I think I had another hint too, but oh, no. Okay, so the other thing that I said, which I kind of alluded to here, is to make dates. And you can make that date to go to the movie, and you can make that date to just hang around home while the kids are sleeping because you've taught them how to sleep through the night. And if you can do that, you'll have a great relationship. And you'll get through this time where you are on different schedules, and you'll love each other, and you'll be ready to go to your next part of your life when you're on the same schedule. That's what I have to say. Hello, everybody. And if you have any additional comments to make them to me, even if it's after the show is over. Any suggestions for next week, please make them. I'm always interested in things. I love hearts also. I like waves. And next week, Monday morning at 11 o'clock, Monday morning with Merle and Patty. And next week at this time, and don't forget my book. I've been hearing reports that people are reading it and enjoying it, Cracking the Relationship Code. So if you read it and enjoy it, do me a favor. Put a little review on Amazon. That would be wonderful. Or write me and tell me. I'm easy. But have a great week. Wait, what if you're trying to get into a relationship but you're uber picky? Okay, so sometimes it's good to be picky. There's nothing wrong with being picky. You're not going to find somebody instantly. On the other hand, you have to pay attention to if you're being so picky in order to not find anybody. Some people are very picky because they really don't want a relationship. They want to talk about it. They like the fantasy of it, but the actual work of it, the day-to-day part of being in a relationship where you disagree and you get angry and you make up, and you know how people are, then that's a little harder to deal with. So sometimes you're uber picky for that reason. So you have to do a little self examination. Uh, but if you just haven't met the right person now, as long as you're open and looking at everybody and paying close attention to how they make you feel, they make you feel good, that's a good sign. Then it takes time to find the right person. That's it. Bye bye, everybody. See you next week.